doing something I don't normally do. I'm hardly ever done in the 8 years I've been at this property is scout at night. There's still a lot of corn up, but there's some bean fields and whatnot, and I've seen some deer out here. It's about, I don't know, 6:30, 6:45. Getting deer movement on the trail cameras tonight. Getting a little bit of buck action. It was at midnight or a little after. I'll try to throw in some pics after the video is over for you, so you can see. Hopefully it comes out, because they're not good pics. But it's supposed to rain here in a few hours, and pressure's kind of dropping, so the deer are, I don't know, they're running around and they're a little skittish, I guess. But I'm pulling a trailer and that's bouncing around, making a lot of noise. It scared horses too, so what do you do? It is October 11 at night, scouting. October 12, 2022, year of our Lord. I'm out here for the first time refreshing a lot of the mock scrapes that I've been doing. I got this one tied down. This is an aspen tree. A lot of these aspen trees snap, break off if they get too aggressive with them, which is okay. I mean, I'll take a big buck tearing it all up, but I need to get on the ground here, and then the licking branch, and I'm using a couple different kinds. I'm using this Black Widow branch butter licking gel, and I'm using this Jackie's Deer Lure licking branch scent. I got vinyl gloves on in case I touch anything. I forgot my rubber boots, so hopefully that doesn't hurt me, but I have this garden weasel. I think I've showed you this before. This garden weasel thing. Supposed to have one in the middle, but one of these aluminum wheel things in the middle, it fell out the other day, but now it kind of acts like feet, so I'm gonna go with it. Anyway, let me know what you guys do for your mock scrapes, licking branches, what works best, what doesn't. Hope you're having a good hunting season. I've only been out once, but lots of leaves, as you can see, in the trees. Lots of corn still up. We got a great rain last night, and you know, a couple weeks it's gonna be hot. Alright, sorry about the four-wheeler noise, but the size of this is what I'm tearing up. I haven't measured it, but I just kind of mimic what I seen a natural one do, and they're all different. So I would like to have, you know, I have seen some of those plastic footprints in them, because I'd really like to have the hoof print in them. But it's really fake. It's really way too big and fake. So looking for a good mock or mimic fake one to use out here. So I don't know if you guys follow me for the last couple years or not, but I just could not be the same grouse that followed me a couple years ago. I have cats here. We got bobcats, coyotes, and this thing just follows the four-wheeler. They say because of the thumping of the four-wheeler that unless it's like tame raised or something, I am not sure, but it is just interesting. Come on. He'll probably follow me. He usually follows. He followed me to a stand once, but this cannot be the same one. That is amazing if it is. Little guy just follows me. Okay, that frickin' partridge followed me the whole way around there. Anyway, I got 15 restarted or you know, worked up. They're gonna get covered up with leaves. There's a tons of leaves to come down. It looked like I did find a few other ones that could have been started naturally by the bucks. But it rained last night and there's tons of leaves following them, so we'll just keep our eye on the trail cameras. And I don't know when the next rain is, but got lots of you know, weather to go and such. And you know, daylight, we turned back the clock this year like November 8th or 9th or something like that. And I'm just curious if the calendar is behind the, or I mean, sorry, the calendar is ahead of the weather. Meaning weather with daylight and with how the weather is acting right now with all the leaves and stuff, that rut activity might be just a little bit later, a few days, maybe 5 days. But I don't know. It's always usually within a few weeks or within 2 weeks, but usually, again, I think I've said it before, but October 23rd, 24th, right in here till November 8th to 10th, and then sometimes a little bit later. So hope that helps. Where are you? If you could leave me a comment where you're located, like Southern Michigan, Northern Michigan, what state, and what rut activity you've been seeing, I'd appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Good morning. October 14th. It's a Friday morning. 2022, year of our Lord. Yep, I'm out scouting again. This is my truck hunting, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. But I wanted to I don't have a lot of video this week, so I'm going to talk here a little bit. Hopefully this is good information for you. Anyway, so last year I was looking at my log journal, hunting journal, and I didn't even go out the first time till October 16th. Well, that morning I had seen a nice quality buck from the house. So I think I went out the very next morning, and I might have spotted him in the very next morning. So I knew a quality buck was kind of hanging around my property. So I was going off the most recent information I had, MRI. And now I'm using cell cams, scouting. Here you can see all the corn still up. But being October 14th, you know, there is no such thing as an October lull. You've always heard, maybe you've heard of that term. There's really no such thing as that. There's just different patterns. It's raining today. You know, it wasn't supposed to rain today. 3 days ago, we got rain on a Wednesday. It said it was going to rain all day and then be done and be pretty nice the rest of the weekend. It's not. You just can't predict the weather. Now, weather patterns probably more for the local deer that you have in your area affect them, meaning. So, but what we're looking for, quality buck hunters, and me in particular, we're looking for the rut. Basically, it's easier to get one during the rut. The bucks are more on their feet. Not that they're not now, but if you have an area like mine where it's kind of heavy doe area, bucks don't hang out there. Quality bucks. There'd be some yearling bucks and stuff like that, but they just don't hang out there. So what triggers the rut? What triggers like the seeking phase and the rutting phase, where they're really tearing up mock scrapes and scrapes in general, and they're maybe doing a little fighting, and I've got video of them snort wheezing each other. It's just a great time to be in the woods. Well, it's photo period, meaning daylight. I'm going to link a article that Lindsey Thomas from the NDA, National Deer Association, he shared the other day on social media. It's kind of flying around there right now. It is about a buck born in like 1983, I believe, that was blind. It didn't have eyes. And so they were able to study this buck for like 9 years. And this buck, it grew antlers and shed antlers. I'll just have to let you read the article for yourself. But as the years went on, and comparing it to other bucks, the other bucks could see, so it could see daylight. They could time weather. They could time the photo period, meaning to where it triggered does to go into heat. And that is why every year it's within 2 to 3 weeks, end of October, early November, and sometimes into mid-November. But a lot of times the breeding is already done by then, excuse me, by gun season. And every year, excuse me again, I've wrote down on my calendar what I see and the dates and everything. I think this year it's going to be pushed back a few days. So last year, October, end of October was hot. I think it's going to be more like November 5th, 8th, somewhere in there is going to be a little hotter. So I think it's going to be about 5 to 7 days later. That's just my prediction anyway. In my area though, it could be totally different in your area, and you could still be in, I'm in Clare, Michigan. You could be in Remus, which is 40 miles away, and it could be different. You could be just north of us 40 miles, and it could be different. So what does that I kind of all mean? Well, like I don't know if I preach it or whatever, but I don't go hunting on my 20 acres because I don't want to lay scent all over the place and alert the does that I'm there. They know I'm there, but to make the bucks comfortable, that's why I did all those mock scrapes this week. And I'm going to put in 15, 20 more of them, and hopefully in the next couple weeks they start getting hit. We start seeing more bucks on camera. And because I don't have one, I don't have one living necessarily right near me. So I'm going to have to try to bring one in or get those ones that are seeking, bucks that are seeking, to try to, hunt. And that's just kind of the way it is if you want to go after quality bucks. Now, you want to go after trophy bucks, the really big ones, 120s, 30s on up, totally different game. So thanks for watching this week. I'm probably going to cut the video off this week anyway. If I got something good, I'll add it in here. But I really appreciate it. Please share, like, comment. I got some new affiliate sponsors. Legendary Whitetail just come on. I love their gear. I've been using it for years, even though some of it comes from China. But a lot of it's starting to come from India and Taiwan and other places. So check out those affiliate sponsors. Even if you don't buy anything on there, clicking and shopping really helps. God bless you all. God bless our troops, and God bless the USA.